Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. It's Horizon Week. We are building up to the release of Horizon Forbidden West. I don't know if we'll get the game done before then, but um, we are moving ahead. Since the last part, I have done a few things. One is I did get the Dodge Prowess skill. Um, so I can get Quiet Sprint. Um, and I also went and got a few of the collectibles. I have all of the rest of the um, have all the rest of the flowers, as well as the all of the Banuk figures now. So the last one we have is the Vision, which is falsely accused, exiled, starving, and cold, I faltered. This, I confess, as the death chills came over me. I lost will and purpose and felt the bottomless callousness of fate. But then, a vision, I saw in my mind's eye an endless white plain with only a single figure waiting. It was you. And I knew, in death, if not in life, I would see you again. When the chills faded, I rose with new hope. I paint my mark here for you in anticipation of our meeting, and leave you this offering, though it will never touch the warmth of your hands. So we have all those. We have all of the flowers, and we're actually close to getting all the rest of these. I got this ancient vessel, says Metallurgic International on it. This one says Jomei World Tour 2053, and this one has the Rocky Mountain Thunderheads sports team on it. These other two, as well as these, are actually in up here. So I did actually uncover this whole area of the map, and I went around and got a lot of these. Um, so the tall neck was kind of in here. There's this like arena over here with a quest. We also have this vantage to get. We have this vantage to get, um, as well as this bandit camp here, which has this ancient vessel, which I tried to get, but they're actually outside here, so they spotted me. And then finally, up here, there's this whole place called Maker's End, which is like this giant place full of like buildings and metal. There's bandits up there, and there's a vantage up here as well. So, I've also kind of came across a rend, which is this, and kill the machines. So that's what we have to do. The main quest is obviously here, the extraction site. There's another ancient vessel there as well. And then there's Dimmed Bones, which is like this like area. I didn't really explore much of it, but I kind of came up here. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We have some side quests to do. We're going to help Arind. We're going to do robbing the rich first, however, and then we're going to go get all of these vantages. And then after we get all the vantages, we'll probably take out the bandit camp, we'll get this vessel. We'll check out this quest over here. And then if we wrap everything up, I think by that point we'll then head and find Olin. I did look into the Frozen Wilds quest stuff, and a lot of people recommend that you do it near the end of the main story. So, yeah. Also, in terms of crafting, I have upgraded all the rest of everything except for the Rattler ammo pouch, which all I need is some Ridgewood to finish off this last one, and we shall be good. We'll have everything with that. I've cleared out all the mods that I didn't need, cleared out all the resources I didn't need. Now we just need to go turn all of these in. So actually, let me turn on the merchants. Let me see here. I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm not. So we'll go and turn in these cups and the metal flowers. Well, actually, we won't be turning in the cups. We'll be turning in the figures.
Find any Banuk relics?
Yeah.
You ready? Let's trade then.
Alright, so yeah, now we can get the third box, and we're good. we've gotten them all.
Come on back if you find any Banuk. I'd like to discuss
Yeah.
a trade with you, Outlander.
All right, and then the metal flowers. Yes, it's up here. It's that weirdo guy. Not as weird as the blood dude, but still weird enough.
No. Ah, you're back.
Yeah, shut up. Alright, so, and then we'll turn that into him. And, yeah, we're good.
Till we meet again.
No, we're not meeting again. We're never meeting again. Alright, so now I can turn this off again, and then we can activate this. So let's go ahead and open this. Just mod boxes. That we're probably going to get rid of them all because they're all just blue and green. So there's a damage handling that I might keep, but fire, we'll check to see. I don't think I have. I think they're all doubles, so I think we can get rid of that. Of course, we'll get rid of all these. There might be a damage handling that I can use that for, perhaps. We'll see. However, I don't know. Have like over 20, like close to $23,000 now, and nothing really to spend it on. Actually, this guy wanted some stuff. Outlaw Dark Box. I'd rather spend it on something like this. Behemoth Lens. Blue Gleam. I'll take that. Mysterious Box. So these need a stranded figure. Those are is that not the Kojima Productions? What's his name? It starts with an L. It's not like Loren. What is it? Jesus Christ, what is it? That is totally the Kojima Productions. Ludens. That's his name. Ludens. Astronaut Ludens. That is totally the Ludens symbol. How do I get that? Stranded item locations. This necklace is found during a main mission that we need, that we're going to be doing. Part of the north. It's nothing really, like, whatever, the stuff that's in the boxes that you get from the mysterious box isn't really worth it, so I don't really care all that much. There's a pair of warm socks that apparently you can sell to a merchant for like $100 bucks. As if I fucking need it. Hello, sir, steward.
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
My heart nearly seized up. Alright, so, well, it says investigate the crime scene, but This is the guy that I talked to. Where's the fucking crime scene? What? Oh, here we go.
Drops of blood leading away.
Okay. Follow that.
No blood. I'm still on the trail.
I finally saw an unboxing today of the
Still more blood.
the Forbidden West Regala edition, which
No one's here.
I am super stoked.
I've seen the thief.
Man, it's really cool. You! Leaning behind this table!
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Alright. But yeah, it was a really cool it's really cool. The statue difference between the trimmer tusk in each edition is very striking.
Forward.
Like the collector edition trimmer tusk, it has like all the the tusks and the trunk that you put on, but they don't move. Whereas the Regala edition, the tusks are posable and the trunk is posable, but the Regala edition also has light up eyes, whereas the collector edition version doesn't have that.
No sign of the thief.
You!
Must have seen him go by.
Rakasha, have you seen a thief with a sword?
Run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing.
He ditched
Just
it.
ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
You! Again, I'm back.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I bet you did.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
No, of course you're not going anywhere.
I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay.
Funny,
Guess I should-
Aloy is very like me. She very much has like the same kind of thoughts that I do, or is like, oh, it wouldn't matter if you ran because I'd chase you down and kill you. And Aloy is very much that person. So what? Why does it lead me here? Eh, it doesn't matter. I guess it matters. Well, see, this is where this campfire would come into question. Yeah, we'll go through here. Yeah, so the dodge roll, if you hold it, it's like this long roll. But the regular roll does kind of suffer, because like for some reason when you kind of like do it's like she kind of always does a long roll, even though I'm like tapping the Like, sometimes it's quick, but a lot of times it's not. I need to make sure I gather this wood. Lots of it here. For the final craft. The final craft. Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna head to this campfire real quick. Here we go. Discovered. Love how you don't just have to get right up on it to discover it. Alright, we got some fucking thieves up in here. And somebody better start spilling the beans. Alright, asshole. Talk to
I was
Kindiv.
told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money.
We steal stuff from people. Classic Robin Hood excuse.
You mean
Right.
you steal?
Yeah.
I want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
Okay, so then what are we gonna do about this?
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
What?
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was
We'll just steal it later.
At an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Yo, don't worry about it. Everybody will die. You don't have to worry about it. I'm well equipped, my guy. Yeah, see, it leads us all the way out here. Check that out. See? Fork in the road. Alright, well, since we're going to be heading up this way, we're gonna get this vantage first. This vantage is a bit of a climb. I did climb up there to make sure, like, I knew how to get up there, because I was like, how do you get this one? I couldn't really figure it out originally when I was coming over here, so. But it's a bit of a climb, but it's not too bad. If I remember how to get there. Was it this? Yes. There's all these, like, rappels that go down. Like, you have to... There's a rappel all the way up there. Let's see, I can't remember. I think it's over here. Snapmaws down there too. Ran past them trying to get to that campfire. Let me see if I remember. I thought it was around the other side. Why am I not seeing it? Because that's the way down. Oh, yeah, it's right here. It's just in front of my eyes the whole time. So say, it's like, I even climbed up here to make sure I could get up here before we streamed so I wasn't stuck, but here we go. So yeah, here is this vantage. Ooh, drone racing in the hot air balloons, like Powell.
I came out here to die. But instead of overdosing at Wyatt's cottage, I went out walking along the water. I was standing right here when the idea hit me. And the moment it did, I knew I had to do it.
Okay. So yeah, day 11. Hi, Ma. I came here with a duffel full of drugs after I found out about the plague. I had a plan, a simple one. I figured I'd spend a few days getting high, then OD on Overcast. I guess I was still furious at Wyatt for aiding and abetting your silence. If everything had gone according to plan, my corpse would have lay rotting in the cottage for who knows how long. He would have needed to lease catastrophic cleaning bots just to scrape me off the floor. A skeletal middle finger from beyond the grave. But things didn't go to plan. For some reason, I went out walking before I got high. I trudged along the shore. Think of all the times we walked and talked here. How I'd changed over the years, how you'd stayed the same. Whether I was a high schooler jabbering about AP classes or university student gossiping about my professors or an FAS engineer pontificating about payload yields, you were always there, always listening, always interested, and always encouraging me, of course, spurring me on, onwards and upwards. But now, here I was, an abject failure, standing alone on this beach as all around me children chased playbots across the sand, sunbathers basked, families splashed in the water or zipped past on old-timey boats, utterly oblivious to the mechanical terrors that would soon consume them. Brief moments in the sun, doomed to end in horror and amount to nothing. All your love and devotion, all the sacrifices you made to support my success. What had that come to? Failure, and at such cost. We never even got a chance to say goodbye. And even if we hadn't failed, if we'd gone on succeeding, would that have been any better? The whole time I was clawing my way up the ladder at FAS. The company's military division was creating the tech that would end the world. I served the same master. Success was a ladder to nowhere. It just took falling off and landing on the Vantage project to see it. I don't know why, but the irony of that had never hit me until I was standing on this beach. That it was only because I'd failed and been assigned to Vantage, an abandoned time capsule project, that I found out the world was ending. Irony? More like a cosmic joke. Why then did the realization hit me like an inspiration? I had access to the tech, I knew I could do it. Sure, in the end it would probably all just come to nothing like everything else, but for 50,000 years or more, whatever data I left behind would still be there. It wouldn't be much, but it wouldn't be nothing either. I went back to the cottage, stashed the drugs, called the lift spin into town. If I was going to make an end-of-the-world tour, I figured I might as well do it in style. So I leased a Sabara and rode that to FAS. I let myself into the lab, signed out 12 Vantage spikes for testing, put them in the trunk of the Sabara, and the rest is history. It was less than 2 weeks ago. Feels like forever. When I started the tour, I figured I'd come back here and pick up where I left off, get high, then dead. But the first thing I did when I got back was incinerate the drugs. All 2.5 months of salary worth. So that bridge was to Oblivion had literally been burned. I don't know how I'm going to die, but it can't be like that. I know how you felt about me and drugs. However it happens, I can at least promise you this. I will die clean. I still have one last spike to sink. One final stop on the Grand Mystery Tour. I'll see you there. So yeah, like, he basically knows how the world's gonna end, I guess. And the question is, uh, you know, how did it actually happen? That's what I want to know still. So there's this vantage over here as well. I'm assuming this will be 12. I think it doesn't matter where you pick them up. I think that it all happens in order, regardless. Like, I don't think it really matters where you pick them up. So if, like, for example, I pick this one up next right here, it would be 12. But if I pick this one up now, it'll be 12. I don't think it really matters which one it is.
This storm's gonna back down before I do.
So this one's up over here. Those guys go down like so easily. Yeah, so this is like this is the village ring that I was talking about. I think this is the Karja ring that they were talking about that people fought in the arena. I didn't go there yet, but when I got near, somebody contacted me over my focus about knowing why they tried to kill me. So yeah, I guess I'll have to figure out what that's about. So used to be, yeah, so see, this used to just be an arena.
Day 12. As we watched the booster arc up into the night sky, riding a pillar of flame, you took my hand, squeezed it, and said, "You have written the story of our family across the stars."
Okay. Because see, like, I got all these ones for, like, technically first, like, Day 2, Day 4, Day 3, Day 8, Day 9, Day 7, Day 11, Day 10, Day 5, Day 6. See, it's like, we got them, we've gotten them all in order, technically. Alright, Bryce Orbital. This one was Lake Powell. So. Hi, Ma. Last stop. After this, I'll have said everything I need to. It was just a routine launch, but for us, it might as well have been Apollo 11. It was my first payload, a seeker extractor with an upgraded propulsion system I designed. The vehicle was destined for M89282, an asteroid rich in ruthenium and tungsten, a metallurgic claim as it happened, a family event through and through. So there we stood in the open air as night fell and the stars came up. And of course I was thinking of that night years before when we watched the Perseids together and talked and dreamed of this very moment. You were thinking of it too, because of the booster, when the booster launched, as it rose into the sky on its jet of flame, you took my hand and said, "You've written the story of our family across the stars." Even then I knew it wasn't true. The vehicle was headed for a rock, not a star. It was a routine launch, not some voyage of discovery. But my heart was too full to quibble. I just smiled and squeezed your hand back. It was the finest moment of your life. You and me, Ma. Onwards and upwards, the start of great things. But after you died and I broke down, the meaning of that night changed. Everything that had seemed wonderful seemed to turn rotten and false. It seemed false because it was false. I'd never written anything across the stars. Sure, I'd hoped to work on a project like that, a deep space probe or a colony ship, but it never happened. And I know that my career was over. It never would. And then, when I found out about the plague, the memory haunted me even worse. Because it wasn't just me who failed to write a story across the stars, you see. It was all of us, our entire species. All our innovation, all our tech, all our striving, and it came to zero. I've been looking up at the stars a lot, Ma. and the only story I see written across them is that we are small and insignificant and will soon disappear with hardly a trace left behind. It's a hard story, and I don't much like it, so I guess maybe what I've been trying to do these past 12 days is tell a different story. Not a big story written across the stars, but a tiny one. Written across a humble earth of the only world we ever got to know. I have no reason to think that anyone or anything will survive to ever read it, but whether or not that happens or not, the truth of the story remains. That once upon a time, on a planet called Earth, there lived a boy named Bashar who loved his mother very much. Goodbye, Ma, I love you. Bashar Mati, son of Amal and Bihas Mati, stepson of Wyatt Mahata, 24th of November, 2064. So then what's the last one, I wonder? What's the last one up here? So yeah, this campfire's all the way up in the snow. This area was pretty crazy. There was one of the ancient vessels, the cups up here. See, it's like this big ass building. Don't mind me. Or do. Hey, man. Seems to be that right there. Now the question is how to get up there. Go. Guess we're just climbing all the way around. Faro Automated Solutions. Oh, so this is day one. Had to jump off there. I didn't really get to look at it. So there was a day one, and it was all the way up here. So I guess we got them in order, because like the days kept going up, like from day 2. I mean, it's like he didn't do like every, because it's like with. I was wondering like if it just started at day 2, but I guess we did technically miss one. The Faro building. Faro Automated Solutions. Alright, so day 1. Hi, Mom. Remember how ecstatic we were when I landed a job here? Aerospace Control Engineer at Faro Automated Solutions. Straight out of Stanford U. Saturday, I was tossing in motorboards. Monday, I'm an employee in the biggest corporation on Earth. Starting wage. 6 times basic. It was a dream come true. Yours as much as mine. When I found out I landed the gig, I waited until graduation day to tell you in person. You were so proud. You hugged me 5 minutes straight, laughing and crying at the same time, saying over and over, onwards and upwards. The start of great things. I thought so too. It seemed as though nothing bad would ever happen to me, to us, ever again. But bad things did happen, of course, more bad than I ever knew was possible. And while I can't blame FAS for making you sick, Metallurgic gets the credit for that. I can sure as hell blame Faro for the rest. But let's talk about the end of the world later. It plays a part in the story, of course. If I hadn't found out what was coming, I wouldn't be doing this, leaving behind time capsules behind. But the apocalypse isn't the story I want to tell. This is going to be about our family, about us. It's time to get going. I've spent enough of my life in the shadow of this place. I've got 11 more vantage spikes in the trunk of the Sabara I rented. Some pretty good ideas for where to sink them. So let's get the hell away from this place and start sinking. And you guys know the rest. The rest was history. So there we go. We got all the vantages. We got some skill points too. I actually really want to get this call mount thing because I'm really kind of tired of just rolling around. Alright, so map. Here we go. Travel to this campfire here.
This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in.
Okay.
It looks like there was a scuffle here, but no body. If someone dragged Nassan off, there should be tracks. Oh, here we are. Let's see where they went.
Well, they went up the road.
Aaron's waiting at Red Ridge Pass. Maybe I should go see him.
Are we actually getting close to that? No, it's down the way.
The Shadow Carja outpost. Let's hope Nassan is inside.
So where's the other guy? You guys deserve a hardpoint arrow, don't you? That'll kill you even faster.
If we don't rally, we're finished.
Say, where are you, fuck? Oh, fuck. Oh, God. He went through the rock. We can go ahead and use a health potion. Oops, I guess not. Okay, well.
Got eyes on him.
All right.
Another health potion that I can't grab.
Hassan, all right?
Hello.
He needs help.
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fort?
Losing blood. I'm done. Am I done? Kill me. Don't let me die. Kill me. Kill me. Fight.
Oh God. I think that was kind of overkill. I think it was kind of overkill. Your friend sent me.
Dave sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him a slap on the back. Come on, this way.
What? Just go back. Okay, well, I'm taking this with me, just in case. Or I'm not. Where the fuck are we going? What are you doing, my guy? Oh. It's like, where the fuck are we going?
Kendive told me about the cause. Did you lose the shipment?
No, it's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people in Sunfall that will be happy to see it.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named Ravon. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood for help? But after everything you've done, I can't refuse. But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall. Be safe.
See ya. Whatever you want, dude. Alright, so now we'll go back and we'll talk to Ravon. Should have his sword back. Yeah, there's like trophies for like finding everything. Like I got the trophies for doing all the tall necks, for getting all the metal flowers. I got all those off camera. I'm sure there's trophies for finding all the what do you call it? See, mate. There's trophies for finding all of the collectibles in the Frozen Wilds too.
A man named Hassan came to see me, and we came to an arrangement. I think many in Sunfall will benefit from it. All this from a stolen sword. As they say, follow the shadow, and you'll find a flame.
Hurrah! It's all been solved. Okay, so let's see here. Resources. Get rid of those. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, we've done that. So now, well, you know what? Yeah, let's go help Arend with this issue. He's fighting some machines, so we're gonna have to help him. Away, you fiend!
I'm glad that's over with. Thanks for the help.
No problemo. Let me just grab some stuff around here, my guy, and then we'll talk.
Over here and have a word.
We'll talk in a minute.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
I'm not waiting for anything. You're the one who's waiting.
What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men? But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. Or maybe she thought... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day, and the corpses of some Shadow Karja cowards. It was an ambush.
Well, I just killed a bunch of them.
The Shadow Karja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
Jeez.
I'm so sorry, Aaron.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so no.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
You don't have any idea why she left in the middle of the night?
No. But it must have been urgent. A message, a report of some new Shadow Karja threat, I don't know.
Why would the Shadow Karja do this?
Because they hate us. And Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their asses out of Meridian. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but...
Yeah, because they all supported the Mad King.
Found a way to get back at her.
All right. Show me where Ursa fell, and I'll do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Is this Shadow Karja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cliff.
This hammer is pretty cool. It's got like a little crowbar end.
Almost there.
Oh,
this
shit.
is it, where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something. Please.
Yeah, we got some blood here.
They look like smears. These look like drag marks. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Carja do that?
At this point,
Maybe to make it look like the
I'm taking it for
machines
granted that
did
the
it.
Shadow Carja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
Gathering wood along the way, of course. I want to gather a good amount of wood before we before I get that last upgrade. I want to have at least 250. Oh, I remember coming up here. Yeah. This is the Dimmed Bones. Switch the quest. So I didn't do that.
I get why they were. Why fake an ambush?
There's more to this, and we're gonna figure it out.
See, I came up here, but I didn't actually go in here. Oh?
These guys aren't Shadow Carja. They're from my tribe, the Asaram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
To me, you
Who's that other guy?
What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Advance!
Down goes the Ravager. I shot his gun off. Where is it? Don't worry, I'm coming. Die, you bitch.
Asaram, not Shadow Carja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual. Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it.
Dude, you might not have any friends.
Those rocks, they're shattered. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before. What are those leather straps? Armor straps, cut with a knife. And a rock with blood on it.
Okay.
So much blood. A lot of people died here. A massacre. These look like Vanguard weapons. There's no blood on them. Or Ursa's men didn't fight back.
Why would have they needed to fight back? They thought they were in the company of friends, right? I mean, that looks like all of it, though. The rocks, the weapons, the blood, and the straps. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, it's a, what do you call it?
Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing.
There's this box over here.
There, by the tripod. A used power cell.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory, but it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
Then why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor. Someone around mutilated enough, so it could have been anyone. Even Ursa.
Fucking Aloy, aka the world's greatest detective, Batman over here.
If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive.
Yeah.
I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
Yeah, she could be. Damn, Aloy, what a detective. I'm Aloy, world's greatest detective. Alright, meet Aren in the Palace of the Sun. But first, I think we'll take out this, we'll do this here. We'll take this, bandit camp out. Aloy's the Batman of the apocalypse. Alright, so I think I'll craft this now. Boom. Oh, there's my blue gleam. Take all this. Well, I can't take that. Let me see here. Ammo. Alright, let's just make sure that all of our ammo is... We have everything full.
Strange sights.
Yeah, let's give him the sauce. It's like I just want to tag the target. Yeah, there's ancient debris there.
Okay, alarm's down.
Alright, so there goes the alarm.
Rost always said, patience.
Bye-bye. It says the ancient vessel's like around here somewhere. Bandit marksman. Seemingly haven't found it. There's a watcher over there. Bandit warrior over there.
There's the prisoners.
Ah, here we go. There it is. Sterling Malkeet.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
There we go. Oh. Kind of want them to all come over here, to be honest. There we go. Oh, by all means, come over here.
Finally.
Oh, look at all this. Thank you. Stole literally all their stuff. There we go. Huzzah!
Is it truly any surprise the machines have run mad? The mad sun king.
Cause for concern? Farewell? Well, anyway. We can sell that. I can finally sell my animal skins, too. It's about time. My animal bones. Sell all this crap first. Guess we'll kind of go through what I need and what I don't. Okay, so we'll sell that. Okay. I think everything else is good. Sell these. I do actually kind of like this outfit, to be honest. I'll buy that. Maybe we should just, like, buy all of these, like, outfits, I guess you could say. Cause for concern, farewell. Talk to Nil. Oh, okay. So, what? I've done all the bandit camps? Is there, like, one last mission he wants to do or something? Like, Aloy, you've taken all of the bandit camps out. Congratulations. Here's 20 million XP. By the way, do I have an... Oh, I gotta say, I don't have enough yet, I don't think, to get another skill. Hey, Nil. Guess what? I did it all.
Bittersweet.
like a smile through bloody teeth.
What's the matter? You look disappointed.
Oh, the bandit plans are gone. I hear another turned back at the southern plains, just at a sniff of the legend we carved.
That's what all this bloodshed was for, to end the bandit threat.
But now there's nothing left to kill. Unless... No.
I guess this is our last farewell.
After all we've been through, this isn't the place for that. There's a mesa south of Meridian with a view of the spear shafts. Meet me there.
Okay. All right. What does he want to do? He's like, I'll fight you to the death. Kill me. I have nothing left. You must fight me. Take me out. Oh, he's killed a bunch of people around here, apparently.
No. I did wonder on my way here. Well, if you were luring me into an ambush.
Where's the fun in that? Some bandit sprawl would never have done for our arena. But this, much better. There's a sense of drama. So, what do you say? How about we try to kill each other?
See, I told you.
Wait, you brought me out here to ask if I want to fight you?
To the death. We'll savor it because we only get this one time.
Actually, I don't know what else I expected.
Alright, I'll fight you.
If this is how it has to end now.
Everything does. Only, you are so conscientious. I wouldn't want to push you into something that wasn't genuine. Especially death. There's nothing more genuine.
Well, I'm not gonna die.
That's very thoughtful of you. Let's finish this.
Bye.
Oh, don't look so concerned. I should say, I always knew it would end this way. Since we first met. But if I'm honest, I thought I could take you.
Well, you couldn't. So, thanks for the loot. Thanks for the stuff. Well, there we go. I've killed him. He's gone. It's a lodge. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Well, we got all that. Oh yeah, that's right. Wanted to travel to this campfire. There's a quest here we can pick up. So the Sunfall settlement. There's this quest over here.
She fell sick and died in the night. She was old, but...
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter.
Well, you are in the
Her name
desert,
is
so...
Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's... difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
Okay. Well, we can fast travel there and talk to him.
Are you Galeev, the healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself. But you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin. Thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive.
I'll pay you.
The share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis's kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we are calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
I'll pay you. I have plenty of money. What if I make you, though?
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Karja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it to the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience. But in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal.
Oh, come on.
My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
That's not how charity works.
Deal.
It's how deals work. You'd settle my debts for a while.
I already have the part.
Yeah, deal.
We could already have a deal. Quickly now, let's salve your poor conscience.
See to the girl, and it's yours. Not before.
Oh, please. On my oath, this girl will survive to see our sad future. You and I shouldn't be seen together. Go on to the slums ahead of me. I'll find you presently. You do stand out in a crowd.
Easy. Already had the part. See? Pays to think ahead. Especially when you're better than everybody in the Hunter's Lodge and you've killed 4 Thunderjaws, and you're probably going to kill Red Maw as well.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No, wait. I don't even want to ask, in case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
And there we go. Alright, let's go up in here and check this place out. There's a trader in here. Do I have any other treasure boxes? Oh, I have this. I could sell 2 blast traps. Alright. 2 blast traps. So we have all these outfits. They hold like 41 outfits. You can literally hold them all. Alright. So we'll get rid of the coins. Okay. Oh? Yeah, look at this big old arena. Can I fight here?
The submarine.
Yeah, see this guy, he's the guy who called.
It's not like this in Meridian.
Yeah, see? He, that was the guy who called. He was the one who called and, gave me shit.
One more step, and you deliver yourself to the very powers that seek your death.
He has a focus too.
Wearing focuses.
Yeah.
Much is true.
You will have your reckoning, I promise. But not yet.
Alright, unknown caller man.
He's right. It's not the time.
Well, we will be back. Okay, so we got all that out of the way. Meet a Rin in the Palace of the Sun. We'll just fast travel to Meridian, right? And, well, I should have fast traveled to the campfire. So I think, well, I think we're going to call it here. And then when we come back, of course, hello everybody. Just going to fast travel to the campfire. When we come back next time, we'll go help Arend, with his quest. And then we will go back and talk to Talana, and continue on with the Deadliest Game. Hopefully, well, since we need Thunderjaw trophies and stuff, so we're gonna be doing some killing next time for sure. So yeah, and then once we get all that stuff done, we'll be able to head into here and look for Olin. I have all these like campfires nearby because I didn't want to trigger anything. And I still haven't visited that hunter place yet either. So, yep. That'll be next time. We got everything else done. All the collectibles are good, and everything else. We're pretty much just like cruising now. So, and we're almost level 45. Cool. See you on the next one. Goodbye.